Hello you awesome people and welcome to another writing lesson video. I first of all want to thank you all for your response on the first one I did. Makes me so happy to hear that you have had lessons now with your club and that the video did help you. I would love to see if you post any pictures or anything. Please tag me there, and it just makes me so happy to see that you're having writing lessons in the game, because you can have so much fun with that and with your club. But yes, I decided to do another one because I have one I was thinking about. I did show you some exercises that you could do with the club in dressage lessons, and but there are so much more exercises that you can do, and I decided to make it well, give you tips on how you can do these in the game, and also in a way to have it so that I can show my club members to see how it looks, because sometimes it's really hard to explain how to do like the castle or the Serpentine and so on. So maybe it is just best to have it like in a video and just tell people to go and look, so they sort of have an idea of how it looks. So let's not get dwell on this. Let's get to it. The first exercise. This is a fun and easy exercise. Your students go up the midline, and before and after X, which is the center of the arena, they must do 2 circles to left and right. Here you can have fun with switching gates and maybe add a stop on the X for a second or two. This exercise starts with a big 20-meter circle that successively goes down to 10. This can be a tricky one because the students have to be aware of everyone else in the circle to make sure everyone fits. Help them by placing yourself in the center so they know where it is. This is another circle exercise. Figure 8 means that you switch directions by changing circle from A to C or C to A. Reverse circle is when you want to switch direction on the circle you are on already by doing an S figure within the circle. The castle is a tricky exercise, but a fun one when it works. You do it away from the full school, so the horses don't have a wall to lean on, which means they have to work on their balance a lot more. It is basically a full school within a full school with circles at every end. I call it a castle because it looks like a castle from above. Here you can have fun with different gates, but for the first time it might be smart to keep to one gate so the students focus on the way. If you want your students to be able to ride in an extended canter without the risk of it turning into chaos, I would advise you to gather them all up in a circle by, for example, C in trot, and then let one at a time ride up to A in canter, by A go into extended canter and do a 20-meter circle. Turn back down to canter and then trot before rejoining the circle. Another exercise with extended canter is to let them turn up on the midline and go into extended canter. Here they get to decide if the horse is balanced enough or not. If not, they must break it off into a canter and back to the full school and then try again. If it feels right, they continue all the way up the midline. This is my favorite exercise because you can do so much with this figure. The basics is a free loop serpentine. You can add circles at every loop, change gates for the circle or on the straight parts, maybe even add a stop. You can do so much with this and it is tricky. So that was 7 exercises that I had to show you today. I hope it will be helpful for you in your future riding lessons in dressage and put some perspective or even help your members to sort of understand what you're trying to explain during lessons, because it can be really hard. I struggle with it every time I have a lesson. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed it, and leave a comment if there's anything else you would like me to show for a writing tip lesson. And leave a thumbs up if you like videos like this, and I'll see what I can do in the future. In the meantime, people, stay awesome as always, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye!